From comicbook.com, new PS5 game from Naughty Dog leaked. The next PS5 game from Naughty Dog, the studio behind The Last of Us and Uncharted, and at one point, Jax and Daxter and Crash Bandicoot had potentially leaked online ahead of its reveal, which, by the way, a lot of people are wanting new Crash Bandicoot, wanting new, I've heard a couple of people wanting Jak and Daxter. I know there was a group of people that really liked that game. I never played it. Crash was fun, but I think they came flat out and said, no more Crash Bandicoot, we're done with it, we don't care, we've moved on, which is like, okay, then sell the IP, man. Kind of sucks. Anyway, the studio has not released a new game since 2020, when it released The Last of Us Part 2. Since then, it has been busy with re-releases, but it has yet to ship a new game. In fact, a new game hasn't even been announced yet. Despite this, we don't actually expect the release date of this new project to be far away. Ahead of the reveal of the mystery game, which could be The Last of Us Part 3, it probably is, Uncharted 5, doubt it, or a brand new IP, again, doubt it. An interesting bit of intel has leaked online over the social media platform X. Well-known leaker Midori, who now goes by Ryan from the Bronx, reveals the codename for the next Naughty Dog game is Jordan.
Right.
Revealing how they know this, they note that it is a official Slack URL for the project that redirects to an enterprise SSO page for Sony Interactive Entertainment employees. Concluding, the leaker claims that this is indeed for a current project in development and not a canceled project or a project that has already been released or announced. He says the codename for the next Naughty Dog project is Jordan. This is the official Slack URL for the project, which will redirect to an enterprise SSO page, blah, 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 confirming the codename and Slack channel as legitimate. And yes, this is their next or current project in development. This is not a canceled project or blah, 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 blah. We already went through that. Obviously, from what I just said, they haven't said what it's going to be. I did a video not too long ago about, what was it? The Last of Us. The Last of Us Part 3 is allegedly in the works. And the reason for people speculating that, or there are a few different reasons. The main one is they need they need more material for like a season 3 of The Last of Us, because The Last of Us season 2 is coming up, and it's going to be big. So I'm sure. So what they're going to want to do is get more material for a season 3 and keep that gravy train rolling. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Shut up and take my money.
I liked the season 1 of The Last of Us. It was pretty good. Season 2, if they stick to the game, they haven't said whether or not they're going to be 100% accurate with the game or not. I don't want to give major spoilers if people aren't. Oh, hey Noah. If people aren't like all caught up on the game, they don't want to know, they haven't played the game, all that. Somehow they've avoided all the spoilers. I'm not going to ruin it. But yeah, my wife, she loved the first game, refuses to play the second game because she knows what happens near the beginning of the game. And it sets the tone for the rest of the game. It's let's just say The Last of Us Part 2 is very divisive. Some people really like it. Some people really hate it. Part 3, if they make a Part 3, I don't know. It could be. Hopefully, they go back and they try to make up for the sins of the past. I don't know. Or they might get more divisive and stick with that.
I don't know.
A lot of people argue over the television series, too, whether it's good or bad. I think it's fine. I really enjoyed watching it, to be honest with you. I don't see anything wrong with it. There were a few things where I'm like, oh my gosh, we didn't need a whole episode over the gay love story with Bob or Bill, or I think his name was Bill. I don't remember. It was fine. It was well acted, but like, okay, we're going to take a break from everything to just see what to watch these dudes fall in love over the zombie apocalypse. Okay, cool.
You
But yeah, season 2 might be really good, or it might be just as divisive or more divisive as the game. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Every time I'm talking really loudly, he wants to come get in front of the mic and the camera, rub himself all over my equipment. Sorry, bud. Come on. Kitty! Uncharted Part 5, I don't know, I'm still on Part 3? Yeah, I'm on Uncharted 3. But from what I've heard, Part 4 is really good, and they wrap up the Uncharted story really well. So I don't know where they could go with a Part 5. Maybe you guys would have some ideas down in the comments, or if you want to hit me up on social media and give me some ideas where you think they could go if they decide to go with an Uncharted 5. A lot of people think it would be a disservice, however, to the Uncharted series and how they left it.